Hello, everybody, and welcome to Early Access Podcast. Oh, what the fuck is this playing for? Hold on. Stop playing. There we go. Hey, everybody, welcome to Early Access Podcast, episode 83. I'm your host, Angelo, and thank you for stopping by, telling a friend, blah, 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 all that jazz. So, nothing's happened. Nothing's come out. I don't even have any early access games. I did pull a couple games to talk about, but yeah, nothing's come out. So this is going to be a relatively short episode. But as at the top of the show here, I just want to say, as we approach the holiday buying season, you're running out of time because it is the 13th of December. So you're running out of time. But if you plan on buying anything, please consider clicking through the Amazon banner on earlyaccessmedia.com. Use that whenever you buy anything through Amazon. Let's see, has anybody bought anything? Let's check it out. Let's see. I got a bunch of clicks, but no one's buying anything. So, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this stuff if you're watching the video, but it shows you exactly what happens, like how many click-throughs you have through your Amazon and everything. So people are clicking, no one's buying anything. But if you do plan on buying anything through Amazon, yes, please use that link. It really does help out the show. So we're going to start off this episode and talk about the contest real quick because it's coming to an end. So you got 6 days left to enter the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy Edition contest. There's 6 days left. So far, 1,430 entries. I'm hoping to get that over 1,500, maybe closer to 2,000 by the time this is done. It's going to ramp up towards the end. I'm going to start promoting it a lot more via Twitter over the coming days. Yeah, it got over 100, I think over 100 entrants so far. Let's find out. Although some of them are going to be disqualified because they didn't read the directions. And yeah, we're at 97 users. So some people didn't read the directions, so some of these people aren't from the United States. So I'm going to have to pick somebody that is from the United States that is 18 years of age because I can't choose 17 for the mature title of it. But that will be given away. It'll be this coming Sunday. I will pick a winner on the 19th. I will announce it on that episode of the podcast. So keep following, keep staying tuned. You'll find out soon enough who's going to win. I haven't decided yet, but I also have this. So I actually won a contest. So here's a little piece of paper if you're watching. I won a contest from Fallout. Fallout did a contest through their Facebook page. So I might actually pick a second winner and send this out to them. So I won a prize in the Fallout 4 Enter the Vault sweepstakes. They were doing this through their Facebook page. And again, if you're watching the video, it's just a little Fallout 4 patch. I thought maybe I would use it as a consolation prize. I'll pick somebody and send this out to them. It'll be a surprise for somebody. I won't announce it, but I will send this out to somebody. I've been holding on to it since I got it. I really don't have a use for it. I don't really use patches for anything. I think it's pretty neat though, and I've never seen them anywhere, so I'm assuming it's pretty limited. Actually, let's do some sleuthing. Let's do some super sleuthing. Let's see. Fallout 4 patch. We're checking eBay. We're checking eBay for a Fallout 4 patch. Let's see. You got some Nuka Cola patches. You got some other patches. I don't even see this patch on here. So, I know they gave away like 5,000 of them, but I do not seem to see any on here. Oh, this is cool. I wouldn't mind buying this. You got the Fallout 4 limited edition loot crate, which is pretty cool. Totally wasn't worth the money when it came out, but I kind of want it now looking at it. I want that hoodie. I want the Vault 111 hoodie. So if anybody wants to send me that, by all means get in touch and I will give you my mailing address because I really want to have that hoodie and I don't want to spend money for it because I'm poor. Cheap. Not poor, cheap. So yeah, you got that. You got the Fallout. You got the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy Edition giveaway. Please enter. I want more people to have a chance at winning that, especially with how few actual entrants there are. There's only about 100 people, so your chances are pretty good. So, as the title of this episode indicates, it's like second chances. I think I named it. I'm not even sure. I don't know where I put it. But the reason is it's actually kind of disappointing, and it's doublefold. So I found out what happened was, so with the Pip-Boy edition of Fallout 4, Bethesda actually re-released more of them. So if you've been following eBay and you've been following the prices, like if you were like, maybe I'll buy one of these, maybe I'll buy a Pip-Boy edition. If you were following on eBay when it first came out, they were selling for like a few $100. So all of a sudden the price started falling off. Like they're still listed pretty high, but they're not selling that high. You got 180, 177, 137, 150, 140. With free shipping. So between tax and everything, it's basically about what you're paying anyway. So because it was 120 plus tax. So I think I paid 130 or so, just about 130 for mine. So it seems like they're selling for somewhere in that price range. However, they did release more, it turns out. So much for the super limited quantity. It does seem like they're worth a little bit more than retail still, but they're really not worth that much more than when they sold. So that brings up this part, and actually I'm going to go back to eBay for this one to see where these are at. So Fallout Quantum Nuka Cola. So the title is referencing, let's see, sold listings here. So it seems like these are still selling for a lot of money. So the Fallout 4 Quantum Nuka Cola, which was the Target exclusive. So it looks like they're still selling for around $50. Well, good news. They're re-releasing them. So Bethesda came out and was just like, after the demand for the original sodas and the controversy that extended from the internet about how you couldn't get your hands on them because Target employees weren't getting to the floor. People were buying them before they even before the store even opened. People were buying all of them. There's a lot of controversy around it. So Bethesda ended up they're re-releasing the Nuka Cola. So you're going to be able to get your hands on it again. So the way it's going to work this time around is, from what I understand, it is this coming Friday, so the 18th, December 18th, they're going to have them in stock again. So be prepared to go to your store, your Target, at this coming Friday morning. Hopefully I get some, at least two, because my girlfriend actually has off that day. So hopefully I'll be able to get them. So the way it's going to work this go-around, though, is if you purchase a copy of Fallout 4 or the season pass, you will get a free bottle of soda. It's a limit 2 per guest. They're still $2.99, but you will be able to buy them again. What's that going to do as far as resale value? Probably nothing. Yeah, there's going to be some more out there, but I have a feeling it's going to sell out just as quickly. But I don't know how I feel about this. I'm disappointed that we weren't able to get them the first go-around. Me personally, I wasn't able to get them the first go-around. But what I don't like is the fact that they're remanufacturing exclusive items. There's something to be said about having an exclusive item, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, well, people wanted them. And it's not like they're making a lot of money off of them. They're selling them for $3 a piece. It's not a lot of money for Bethesda or Target, but it is a good way to get people in the store. But it does kind of reduce the value of these things. It's disappointing. But hopefully, though, it allows people to get their hands on them this go-around, which would be kind of nice. I would like to have one to hold on to as a collector's item, and then actually, if I end up getting two, I'm going to hold on to it until the new year, and I'm going to give the second one away in another contest. Maybe I'll package it with something else, or maybe I'll just do it as a random Twitter giveaway. Not as big as this one, maybe something a little bit shorter, but I would love to be able to give that away to a Fallout fan that wasn't able to get one. So just keep an eye out for that. Just remember, December 18th, this coming Friday, they should be on sale. Even though this ad is from today, the 13th, until the 19th, from what I understand is they're not hitting the floors until Friday. So just be ready to go buy that. Oh, here, it actually says it right here, available Friday. So be ready for that. All right. Like I said, I didn't have any early access games pulled that had come out. I do have some stuff coming up. It's a free-to-play card game that I might be getting like super ultimate access to, which basically unlocks all the cards. So hopefully I get access to that. But I haven't gotten a chance to play this yet. But I did download it because I'm going to be playing it. Mech Warrior Online came out the other day. So this is a free-to-play version of Mech Warrior Online. It's got 961 reviews. 81% positive, which is really good for a free-to-play game. Usually you get pretty shitty reviews for free-to-play games. It does have a whole bunch of different DLC options for this game. If you don't know what Mech Warrior is, giant mech battles. It's pretty self-explanatory. Mech Warrior has been around for quite a while. It's a great game. I like that they're doing a free-to-play like multiplayer version of this. It says it's a multiplayer MMO. I'm pretty sure it's just like a multiplayer game. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of microtransactions in this, but it seems very positive. I'm going to take a look at it later tonight, and I'll try to upload a video for it over the next couple days before the next episode. I like these kinds of games. Sometimes what I don't like about the mech games is how slow they move. So it's just like this is the reason I don't like what's it called, World of Tanks. It's too slow for me. It's just like, I'm driving this tank around, and it feels like you're driving a tank around because you're fucking driving a tank around. It's kind of slow and methodical, but they have their time and place. Like sometimes I enjoy that style of game for a couple matches or so, but these games, I think this is why I lean towards like a game like Tribes 2. Where it was like, jet propulsion and stuff like that. It was a little bit faster moving kind of mech style game. But this seems to be getting good reviews, so I will check it out. But yeah, go check that out. Links in the show notes. Let me see. There's four different types of DLC. Let's see what the DLC is real quick. Alright, so the medium... Oh, we'll start at the bottom. What am I doing? So there's light, medium, heavy, and assault, and they range from $24 to $48. So the light one is 2 light mechs with a 30% C-bill boost and custom loadouts. So you get some stuff for light mechs. So each one is a different type of mech in the starter set. So this one's got 2 assault. The most expensive one has 2 assaults, and they all come with. Do they come with the same amount of in-game currency? No, and they have different range of in-game currency. So 2.5 million to 6 million, it looks like. It's also got premium time, in-game premium time, which I'm sure works as like a coin doubler, as they usually do in these free-to-play games. Like if you have like a premium subscription, you get like double XP or bonus XP for stuff. Because that's, how else are they going to convince you to buy into these games? But it looks great. So if you're looking for a free-to-play game, Mech Warrior's always been a pretty cool one. So I only have one other game for you guys, and it's actually pretty cool. I remember when I saw not the review, but a preview video of this, because the legendary PewDiePie, or PewDiePie, he had a game commissioned, or somebody was making a game for him. So this came out a couple days ago, and it's sitting at a pretty decent review score. It's 296 reviews, 86% positive, and it's called PewDiePie Legend of the Brofist. It's $8. It's 10% off till the 17th of December for $7.19. Now this is a side-scrolling, shooter platformer style game. It's pixel art style. It's got very retro, like 8-bit audio and everything. It looks good though. I remember watching him play a video of it on his channel when he was like going through the early builds of it. So you play as PewDiePie and you are on an epic quest. It looks silly. It looks fun. It's got a lot of the humor. If you're a fan of PewDiePie, I'm sure you're gonna like it. The price point is right on, and I'm happy to see that the reviews are pretty positive. Yeah, I don't know why it's got a psychological horror tag. That doesn't make any sense, because it's definitely not. You know, just a bunch of negative reviews recently, but I mean, it's only got 41 negative reviews. It's going to be people that are just not fans of PewDiePie. But if you're a fan, even if you're not a fan, it looks like a pretty fun game. But I'm sure you'll get way more out of it if you're a fan of PewDiePie and you get the references and everything like that. You know who his dog is, who his girlfriend is. You know, that kind of stuff is going to go a long way in enjoying this game. But you know, who am I to say? Like that's all personal preference at the end of the day. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Unfortunately, it's a relatively short one. Not a lot of games have come out. I do have a couple games that I need to take a look at. I just got access to the Magicka 2 DLC, which I hadn't played Magicka 2 yet. So I'm going to get some hands-on time with Magicka 2 before I get a video out for the DLC. It's got mixed reviews, but I enjoyed Wizard Wars, the second iteration of the Magicka games. I enjoyed that simplified version of the, I guess, the spell casting that they used for that, because it was multiplayer. So hopefully in this game I enjoy, because I like that. It seems like that's what a lot of the negative reviews are. It's people that didn't like the different style of casting magic compared to how complex it was in the first game, because it did get simplified in the multiplayer, because they needed it to be faster paced. And then when they did this the second single player version of Magicka, they kept that more simplified spell casting mechanics, which from what I understand is not something that people are looking forward to. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Don't forget, check out Early Access on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Go check out the Amazon page. It's on the links on the show notes, and it's at earlyaccessmedia.com. But until next time, guys, this is Angelo with Early Access Media, and I will see you guys for the next show.